Hello everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Jack and today I am going to be sharing my review of the new movie Arthur the King. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And join me in the comment section to discuss your thoughts on Arthur the King if you've seen it, and if you haven't, what are your expectations? I'd love to hear what you have to say about this video. Now, this movie is based on a true story, and it is about the sport of cooperative adventure racing, which is an extreme sport where teams of athletes race across unmarked terrain for a long period of time, and they have to do several different types of things, including running, climbing, biking, kayaking, and zipline. So it's just really this big sport where a bunch of the best athletes in the world have to compete. And the main character of this movie is Mark Wahlberg, who's an older racer that's never won. So he goes on one last race across the Dominican Republic for his final shot at victory. And along the way, he befriends this stray dog named Arthur, who joins their team for the journey. And this isn't the first time that Mark Wahlberg has spoken to a dog.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
So this was a movie I was very much excited for. I saw the trailer and thought it looked like a fun time. It was one of my most anticipated movies of 2024. So my mom and I went and saw it on Friday, and here's what I thought of it, starting with what I liked about it. So to anyone who's ever had a pet or loved a dog or felt a strong attachment to an animal, this is a movie that will pull on your heartstrings. My family's had a dog for 8 years, and he's my best friend in the whole world, so this was a movie that resonated with me a lot. And though I'm extremely far from being the most athletic person in the world, this was a movie I definitely found inspiring. For instance, this is a film that'll make guys like me maybe consider having 2 slices of pizza instead of 3, and maybe hop on the treadmill more than 30 minutes a month. And if you're not a lazy nerd like me and you actually exercise and you're an athlete or whatever, then I feel like this is a movie that's probably going to resonate with you a lot more. Mark Wahlberg is just such a star in this movie. This might be one of the best things I've seen him in. He's got that same Mark Wahlberg charm that he always has, but this is a very powerful, inspiring, and passionate performance that I found myself emotionally invested in. And he gives several motivating speeches and has several great lines through the whole movie that'll just get you pumped up. There's a great supporting cast too. Simu Liu, Shang-Chi himself is in here, and he plays a very kind of funny and unlikable character who wins you over in the end. And there's a lot of really great scenes in here. There's this insane zipline sequence that can really get a lot out of anyone with a fear of heights. Like, my mom actually had to get up and leave the theater for a little bit just because it was so intense and she couldn't watch it, so she had to like just take a quick break. So this is in general a very great, very entertaining movie. Like, the only thing that I think can really hold it back is the fact that there's been so many athlete movies and so many dog movies that there's a lot of tropes that have sort of been created over the last several decades that this movie sort of starts to fall into a little bit. But honestly, I think that's fine. Like, I feel like it's been so long since there's been a dog movie or sports movie in theaters that I've seen, and honestly, it feels kind of refreshing to go see a movie so wholesome and familiar. Most movies that come out in this day and age are big CGI heavy action films with bad Marvel jokes in the trailer that are either shooting for $1 billion at the box office or an Oscar nom for Best Picture, and it gets kind of tiring, kind of fatiguing after a while. Arthur the King, though, is just a fun, straightforward, feel-good, inspiring movie about an unbreakable bond between an athlete and a stray dog taking them across the harsh wilderness, and it's really a breath of fresh air. This is a great, emotional, general appeal movie that will not only make you tear up at times, but also inspire you to grow as a person. Very much a fun watch. I recommend you check it out with your whole family. It's a lot of fun, and I especially recommend it to anyone who's done any sort of athletics or has had a pet. This is a movie that is really going to resonate with you. In conclusion, this is an awesome movie that I would give an 8 out of 10, and this is my favorite film of 2024 so far, so I highly recommend it. Have you seen Arthur the King? If so, what did you think of it? And if you haven't seen it, what are your expectations? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear everything that you have to say about this video. Anyway, that's gonna have to wrap it up for my review. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, YouTube, I will see you on the flip side.
Hey dog, how's it going? I like your fur, that looks really great. So you're a dog, right? What's that all about?